The journey to Hades begins as souls arrive at the underworld's entrance, a cavern shrouded in eternal mist. This threshold, guarded by shadows, marks the irreversible transition from life to death. Ancient Greeks believed the soul's awareness of its demise crystallized here, often accompanied by mourning spirits. Archaeological evidence, like funeral coins, obols, found in graves, confirms the cultural practice of preparing for this passage. The entrance's gloom symbolizes the unknown, a theme recurring in Homer's Odyssey and Virgil's Aeneid. The river Acheron, known as the River of Woe, is the first barrier souls face. Charon, the skeletal ferryman, demands an obol coin to row souls across its stagnant waters. Those unpaid are doomed to wander the shores for 100 years. This ritual, validated by Athenian burial customs, underscores the Greeks' belief in material preparation for the afterlife. The river's name derived from achos, grief, reflecting the soul's waking anguish as they comprehend their mortality, a concept echoed in Plato's Phaedo. At the judgment hall, the three judges Minos, Rhadamanthus, and Aeacus weigh souls' deeds using scales. Virtuous souls are sent to Elysium, while the wicked face Tartarus. This moral dichotomy mirrors Egyptian afterlife beliefs, suggesting cultural exchange. Historical texts like Hesiod's Works and Days describe these judges as former kings, emphasizing justice as a divine mandate. The scales imagery later influenced Christian iconography of the Last Judgment. The Styx, encircling Hades 9 times, is the most sacred river. God swore binding oaths on its waters. Breaking them meant 9 years of exile from Olympus. Achilles' mother dipped him in the Styx to make him invulnerable, except for his heel. This myth highlights the river's paradoxical role as both protector and punisher. Geographers like Pausanias linked the Styx to a real Arcadian stream, believed to dissolve any material. Phlegethon, a fiery river, purges sinners with its boiling currents. Plato's Phaedo describes it as a lava-like flow, torturing the wicked while purifying lesser offenders. The river's name means flaming, reflecting its dual role in punishment and catharsis. Roman poet Virgil depicted it as a moat surrounding Tartarus, reinforcing its barrier function. Interestingly, some scholars associate it with volcanic activity near Sicily, where Greeks placed the underworld's entrance. Cocytus, the River of Tears, is a frozen wasteland where traitors endure eternal sorrow. Dante drew from this myth in his Inferno, placing Judas in its lowest circle. Greek tragedies like Sophocles' Antigone reference Cocytus to underscore betrayal's consequences. The river's ice, paradoxically formed by the chill of despair, symbolizes emotional stasis. Archaeologists note parallels between Cocytus and Nordic Helheim's frozen rivers, hinting at shared Indo-European roots. Lethe, whose name means oblivion, erases memories of past lives. Initiates in the Eleusinian mysteries drank its waters to achieve spiritual rebirth. Plato's Republic warns that unvirtuous souls, over drinking, return to earth foolish. Conversely, philosophers like Pythagoras saw memory erasure as a mercy. Modern neuroscience oddly mirrors this, linking the hippocampus, memory center, to the river's name in anatomical terms. Asphodel Meadows house ordinary souls who led neither good nor evil lives. Named after the asphodel flower, linked to death in Greek funerary art, this realm is a sunless limbo. Homer's Odyssey depicts Achilles here, regretting his choice of glory over longevity. The field's monotony reflects Greek ambivalence toward mediocrity, a contrast to the heroic ethos of the Iliad. Excavations show asphodel was planted on graves, reinforcing its underworld connection. Elysium, reserved for heroes and the virtuous, is a paradise of perpetual spring. Hesiod's Works and Days describes it as the Isles of the Blessed, where the righteous enjoy eternal feasting. Roman emperors later co-opted this idea for imperial cults. Notably, Elysium's geography shifted in myths, sometimes a field, sometimes an island, reflecting changing ideals of utopia. The concept influenced Christian heaven and even Renaissance depictions of Arcadia.
Tartarus, the deepest abyss, punishes titans, oathbreakers, and the irredeemable.
Deeper than Hades itself, it's described in Hesiod's Theogony as a bronze-walled prison.
Sisyphus, Tantalus, and the Titans endure ironic torments here, embodying moral lessons.
Geologists ironically named Earth's deepest oceanic trench Mariana Trench after Tartarus' impenetrable depth. This realm's terror served as a cultural deterrent against hubris and perjury.